I am back to talk about episode 7 of X-Men '97. So if you haven't seen it, you know, scroll up, down, left, right, do whatever you need to do. But can I just say, X-Men '97 has no business going in this hard. Like, they don't care about our feelings at all. If we go back to 92, to the original 5 seasons of X-Men, they were tame. Like, they protected us. I mean, you couldn't even hear the word blood. You never saw any blood because Fox wouldn't allow it. So that's why, if you remember Spider-Man and Morbius would always say, I hunger for plasma, because he couldn't use the word blood. X-Men '97, there's no duty of care here. They're like, you're grown up, you can handle this. Handle your business. So yeah, we're doing our best. So it starts off with a funeral. Gambit's funeral. And I remember thinking, have I ever seen a funeral on X-Men? So you can tell me if I'm wrong. So that was what I was thinking. So I don't think I've ever seen a funeral on X-Men. And it was horrible. It was horrible. Like, I was getting emotional. And then, this is my questions for you. Rogue's not there, because Rogue is off on a rampage. She's in full vengeance, fury mode. And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't think I've ever seen Rogue in full, I don't know, in full use of her Miss Marvel powers. That's what I'm trying to say. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Have we ever seen Rogue use all of her Miss Marvel powers? Because she used all of them. Every single one of them in episode 7. And she was just out for vengeance. She couldn't care less about who got hurt. She needed information and she was going to get it. Which is why when she met up with Captain America, she showed no respect to the man whatsoever. None. Is Captain America. Showed him no respect. He's not going to help her. He wants to do things the right way. Nah, she ain't got time for that. So she takes his shield and she dashes it off somewhere. And then she's off. And then we have our little cameos. We saw General Ross. And I was like, oh, that's Betty's dad. I'm still upset about how the MCU did Betty dirty. But, you know, that's another story for another day. So she goes off in full vengeance mode. And then what happens next? Oh, yeah, they have the little rescue mission in Genosha. But then, this is when the crazy bit happens. You know, she's off to find Trask. Is it Trask or Trask? Whatever his name is. She's off to find him. And they find him. And Rogue, even I had to sit up, edge of my sofa. And I was like, did my girl really just throw him off a building? She threw the man off a building. She did not care less. Because he took her man. Because she made that clear. They took her man. So she was taking Trask. So she chucked him off the building. And this is when X-Men '97 just gets even more darker. Even more crazy. And I don't know if I can cope with anymore. Because then we see the emergence of the Prime Sentinel. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say. Because you know what? If I'm going to be honest, Sentinels, they scare me. They scare me. And to see the Prime Sentinels, I'm like, nah, this is something else. And then I got confused for a hot second because I saw Quicksilver. And then someone told me, I think it was my cousin, no, that was Morph. I was like, oh, because I was trying to work out where did he come from? But that was Morph. And then we get to the end and we see Magneto in the barber shop. And Bastian's giving him a shave. That's that guy here. Bastian rocks up. So we got Bastian, we got Captain America, we got Prime Sentinels. Even though I haven't shown the Prime Sentinels. You got Rogue going off in the madness. I don't know if I'm ready for episode 8. Are you ready for episode 8? So yeah, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right actually. Have we ever seen Have we ever seen Rogue use her full Miss Marvel powers before? Because I don't think we have. Not until episode 7.